Netball's back on 9. Westo's on the ABC, but Liv's still on Amazon? Who cares about any of that? The real question is, why choc tops so expensive? And why are the Firebirds good? And hang on a second, why are all the boys getting so angry? And who the hell quits on a Wednesday? Welcome to the backcourt. My name is, as ever, Matt Fodia, and joining me, as usual, is close personal friend Olivia Lewis. Olivia, as I like to call you now.
Is so formal.
What's happening?
Matthew.
I'm a very formal person.
Good, thank you, Matthew.
As you can tell by my dress.
Mr. Matthew, what's your middle name again?
I'm not telling you.
Mr. Matthew Mario.
What, do you want to know what my dad's middle name is?
Is it Mario?
Luigi.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well then, I wasn't far off.
No.
I'm good, thank you. Did you ask me how I was?
I asked what you made of everything, but yeah, that's close enough.
Well, goodness, that's what the whole bloody podcast is for.
Well,
isn't it?
yeah,
Breaking
sorry.
down the introduction. No, it's good.
How
I
are
don't
you?
apologise. It's good. I'm good, thank you.
Let's do 8 minutes as we usually do.
I'm just talking about nothing important.
Yeah.
I'm good. Life is good.
That's good.
I've got nothing exciting to report this week.
You sure?
With my fire stick.
Yeah, well,
we've
we've got that. That's an item.
What else are you alluding to? What's
I don't
that
know.
look for?
I don't know. You're just a busy person.
I am a busy person,
Yeah.
but I was...
The sun's been out.
Yesterday was my first nothing day in feels like a really long time. I think it's only like 2
You're an
weeks.
athlete. What do you mean your first nothing day?
Well, I've been bloody busy moving
Oh.
house. And then yesterday, and also because school holidays, Riles has been on school holidays.
Yeah.
So I think on my days off, we've just been doing stuff. And then yesterday she left for work and I was like,
Right.
I've got nothing to do and no one to see today.
Right. And what did you
It was
do?
really nice. I did some odd jobs, some life admin.
I saw you were looking for music recommendations.
Oh yeah, that was today. And thanks to everyone who slid in.
Any you think you like?
Actually really good. I was listening to Snail Mail's new album on the way here. Shout out Georgia Radjic for that rec. But yeah, some serious ones from people who were wanted, in a helpful mood, and then some shit ones from my friends who
Like
said,
what?
like Pony by, what's the guy who sings Pony?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the Magic Mike one.
Yeah. I thought you would like that.
WAP from
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Macklemore, which I don't mind a bit of Macklemore.
Yeah, what's wrong with
anyways.
Macklemore? Which one?
No,
It sort of went
literally
downhill
just
after Thrift Shop,
Macklemore.
didn't it?
Or Justin Bieber pre-2014, which I disagree with. I think his prime year was 2015
What songs are we talking?
when he collabed with Diplo, did Where Are You Now? I think Love Yourself came out around that time.
Right. I think I'm a Beauty and the Beat guy.
Yeah, that is a good one. Anyways, Bieber, I actually
Yeah, go on.
don't care.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I had no fucking interest.
My care factor for that is relatively low.
Also, if people paid me a lot of money to just watch YouTube videos,
And then the second weekend, he just put on a full performance.
Wait, so I'm not across it.
2 weekends of
Right.
Coachella, which I think is so bizarre.
So what do people do during the week?
Go home. What do you mean?
Yeah, but, it's a
who are
festival,
these
isn't it?
people? I
It's
guess
a
it stays.
festival.
I guess the setup kind of stays.
So I guess it's yeah, okay.
It's in the desert, right?
So you can buy tickets to week 1 or week 2,
Yeah, or both if you're feeling a little bit greedy.
or have an endless pit of money. Yeah.
And I would say week 2 is way better from all the looks.
Yeah.
Addison Rae brought out Olivia Rodrigo to sing her new song. Justin Bieber actually put on a performance.
Is Addison Rae good at singing?
I wouldn't say that her strength is her vocals. I'd say her strength is her performing, her
Okay.
dancing, obviously,
Right.
and just the vibe. I'm a big Addison Rae fan.
Okay.
But other than that, I got some good recommendations, and I was saying that how people are fully live streaming Biebercella, quote unquote.
Yeah, I've heard of some adult people. doing that,
People
yeah.
were taking out time out of their day to watch it, and I was thinking, who would I take time out of my day to sit down and live stream a musical performance?
I used to know people that used to just watch
of.
DJ sets.
Live?
Maybe not live, but
See,
they would
I would-
go home and they would be like, "Oh, I'm just going to unwind and
Put on
watch."
a boiler room on YouTube.
Yeah, or someone at some what's that festival in somewhere in Europe? It's goes forever.
Oh, Ultra.
Maybe I don't know. Not.
But
big
I get doing it. I was just thinking to myself live. Who would I care enough to do live? And you know who I landed on?
Who?
If One Direction did a reunion. That is the
you're an
only
enigma.
person I would care enough.
You're an enigma of a human when
Really?
it comes to music taste.
Really?
You've spent the last 6.5 months talking about Wolf Alice Sam Fender,
Yeah.
Spacey Jane,
What can
and
I
then you've said
say?
the only people that you would carve out time for is One Direction.
Yeah, and I say that with my full chest, by the way. Who would you carve out time for?
Not really like, I don't think music is ever like that. Sam Fender's probably, he always seems to win my Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, yeah.
And win, because it's a prize.
Of course. and you send him a prize in the
No,
mail.
he sends me a message.
Oh,
all
a
the
message, a
time.
personal message.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
personal.
huge. That's
Never
huge.
says my name though.
Yeah, it's so weird, but he knows who I am.
I don't know. I think if it was a documentary, I'd watch one on the Rolling Stones, because I carved out a lot of time to watch the Taylor Swift doco. It went forever.
Yeah,
A lot of
okay.
episodes.
Yeah.
A lot of episodes. I
Anyways.
can't buy in as much.
Cool.
All right, let's get on to bigger issues. So it won't, but you've got a Fire Stick.
Yes.
And it's giving you the shits.
Yeah, it's just not like, I think there's,
What
to
is
be
it
fair,
for us?
I wrote this in the run sheet and then I'm like, I think the TV's broken.
Right, but
think
tell
it's
us
a
what's going
problem
on.
with the TV.
All right, well, tell us what's going on.
Right. I was using a Hubble.
A Hubble?
Every day I'm Hubbling.
Is that the one that Hamish Blake?
Every day
okay.
I'm Hubbling. And like, it was fine, but you know how they've like publicly said they're going to stop like working on the Hubble because they lost so much money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, it's time to upgrade.
Yeah, we fucked that one, guys.
Upgrade, quote unquote. No, the Fire Stick's good, but I want a Chromecast to the TV. And all of this comes back. The problems all boil down to the fact that I just like don't want to pay for too many streaming services.
Right.
I'm a bit of a cheapskate.
So how's the Fire Stick help you?
So the Fire Stick I thought would help me because I'd be able to Chromecast to the TV, which the Hubble didn't allow.
What do you mean? Wait, so you still have to pay for the streaming services though?
Yeah, but like that's fine, but the streaming services are the same. However, for me to watch sport, KO is so expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have my parents' Foxtel
Yeah.
login, but I can't log into the TV for that.
There's no app. The app doesn't appear
isn't
on,
compatible for television.
Yeah, right.
It's compatible for like mobile devices, right?
So your parents have a Foxtel account that's only compatible for mobile.
No, it's compatible for them back home where they have the box
Right.
and the TV, but that doesn't help me over
Oh,
here.
they still got the box.
Yeah.
That's
It's
sick.
Yeah, it's
Iconic remote, the Foxtel remote.
so iconic. It's very different now.
Yeah. The back button was in a good spot.
I want to stream
Yeah.
my Foxtel on
And
my
you don't
phone.
screen mirror.
And I want to screen mirror essentially, yes. So I've downloaded this
Can't
app.
do that, and KO sometimes doesn't let you.
No,
do
so
that
it's
as well.
KO, but I don't. It's not KO. It's Foxtel is.
Yeah,
fine.
right. Sorry. Yep.
I think. Yeah, but I can't connect. I still can't
Yeah.
connect to the Fire Stick.
Okay.
The Chrome, anyways, I'm just like, well, I've just got this Fire Stick.
You know what
for
you
this,
have to do?
purpose.
You know you could claim KO on tax.
I know I could, but
You're
it's
an
so
athlete.
it is actually like,
$45 a month, I know. Although you could get the cheapskate version that only goes to HD. That's only $30 a month.
but like again.
But you can claim it on tax. You'll get it all back.
No, that's not how it works.
get
I get
fair
30%
chunk of it
of that back. 40%?
We need to talk about your account.
No. How much do I get taxed? 40%.
But you can
of my
claim
income.
KO.
Yeah, but that means that I just get 40% of that back. I don't get all of it back. I get like half of it back. So I'm still paying like,
And you'll get
20
close
bucks a
to it.
month. Really?
Yeah.
No, it's 40% of it, right?
Not
Is that not how
claiming
this
it.
works?
We're claiming it.
But you claim it and then you just
I
don't
didn't
pay
do
tax
accounting.
on it.
I did year 11. I did year 12 economics.
But that's the whole
as
thing,
close as
isn't
I
it?
went.
You don't. Well, I'm actually not very good with money, but
we know
my
that.
assumption was that the tax, when you claim something on tax, anyone listening to this who has any idea about how tax works is
Yeah, get in touch.
banging their head
Get in
against
touch.
the wall.
Get in touch because also it's this. You know how those episodes where people say we don't talk about netball enough?
Yeah.
I feel we're a fair chunk of the way
All
in.
right. Well, hey.
Although producer Dave hasn't written anything. Anyway, basically, if people want to help Liv be able to watch sport, she's got to fuck TV.
Shout me a KO account. Or like,
Or a new
I don't know,
TV.
a new TV.
Why don't you just watch? Can you log in on your laptop?
Same, like it's the same issue. Like the whole. Yes, I can watch it on my laptop, but I want to watch it on the TV.
Yeah, I know, but like
I know.
you're gonna have at some point something's gonna give. You're gonna have to put up some money here.
I know.
Have you got another streaming service you could maybe get rid of in lieu of KO?
No.
No.
Because we don't have any.
You don't have any? What do you
I
do?
go halves in an HBO Max account with my old housemate Sophie.
Right.
And we just use other people's for stuff.
I'd give you my KO login, but
You can't like you.
yeah, but they stopped that because
Yeah.
I used to use my old man.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway.
help a sister out.
So luckily you
not
were
athlete.
emceeing the Mavericks game, so you can actually talk about the kits, the fresh kits. The Mavericks,
know.
they burst through the glass ceiling that was uniforms in netball.
I think
and
it's
they turned up to
great.
games in swagger. Oh, we're very pro it. And there were some very unique Pahlavi kits. What did you make of them? Did you know about it when you were there?
I knew about it because Jessie was really stressed.
Yeah, well,
I don't
it's
think
like,
she'll mind me saying this.
It's like free dress day at school. Used to be so anxiety.
Well, we've spoken about this at length, and I think because she knew that she was going to, do something a little bit funky, a little bit fun. For anyone who hasn't seen it, go to the Melbourne Mavericks Instagram. It's actually pretty sick. And I said, she didn't show me what she was wearing, but I was like, just, you have to commit. Like, whatever it is,
fashion
go
is
for
just confidence. That's all it is.
Is it?
You can wear whatever you want. You wear it with confidence. It looks good.
That's fair. I feel like
it's like, how people say dogs can sense when you're nervous.
Yeah.
People can tell if you're not comfortable in the clothes you're wearing.
But how do they know that everyone knows that it's my first time leaving the house wearing this new hat? You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. And that's because of the confidence you
And it's
exuded.
not, but for swagger.
Yeah.
What
Anyway,
can I
go
say?
on. Sorry.
No, it was great. I didn't actually see them rock up.
And did you feel
about them.
annoyed that you had to wear Mavericks uniform?
Yeah. I was like, what? No one wanted to see me.
So can you rank them? Give us a bit of
classic stuff.
your top 3 with an honourable mention.
Yes. Top 3, no particular order. And again, like, everyone looked great, by the way. I just want to preface that. My honourable mention goes to Maddie Hay, because she didn't go the sports style vibe. I quite liked that. She had, like, cowgirl boots on, like, knee highs. She had, like, a cool, like, denim kind of, like, bodice, like, long piece. I'm not describing it very well. But I was like, I rate that you kind of...
Yeah, thought outside the box.
And I know that they would have all been speaking about it, being like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What's the vibe? Because no one, everyone would have been a little bit skittish. Anyways, my top 3, no particular order. I'm going to go Jessie.
Yeah.
Jessie Grenvold, recent Adidas.
Wins so many awards on this show.
She does. She gets a good run, doesn't she? She gets a good bit of airtime.
If she was getting paid a
show.
sizable amount, I'd ask her for some money, but I feel like...
No. So yeah, full Adidas kit, bold, cow print. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did see it.
Love
see it. I don't know what you call it because I was going to call it cow print.
Yes.
But I feel like that's
I'm sure,
rude.
and I'm sure that there is another word for it, but in my mind it's cow print. So yeah, love that.
Did you moo?
No.
But every time she gets an intercept from now on, that's what people...
That is just the worst possible.
I know.
Thinking how rattling that would mean. People started mooing at you on the court.
Yeah, go on.
Palmy.
Yep.
I really liked hers. It was like very like grungy for her, I feel.
Yeah.
And I love the camo cap. I'm going to ask her where she got it. I have a feeling it's from a Pilates studio. But I'm a real sucker for the camo. Those hunting caps. Does that, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, I know because I've seen it.
Yeah, okay, cool. I want one. So if anyone has one they want to send
Shock me.
my way.
Who's looking for free gear?
And Sasha McDonald. She had like a pink, she really matched the pink. Pink bag, pink hoodie, pink cap. And I respect anyone who can pull off a leather jacket over the top of some like athleisure.
Right.
Are you going to suss it now?
No, well, I'm about to suss it, but also there's some breaking news in the run sheet.
Oh.
That will probably be the most breaking news of all time. Jamie Lee Price, after years of coaxing, talking about finally being proposed to, Harry Perryman has dropped the knee. And there seems to be footage or in a collab.
Oh, this is such exciting news.
It is exciting news. Well done to Jamie and Harry.
Congrats, guys.
It's quite a sizable
Harry's
little
a
rock.
pie.
Yeah,
So,
well,
you
you'll have
know,
to talk about it at training.
My colleague.
Yeah.
And my other colleague, Jamie Lee, my 2 work friends got engaged.
Well done you bringing it back to you.
Well, that's so exciting for them.
Will you think there'll be an all-staff email sent out?
An all-star, wait, what?
Oh, your colleague?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll send it an all-staffer, won't they?
All-star, yeah, true.
It's a nice little diamond. Not that we need to compare.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
No, I mean, okay, well, I'm going to take it all in.
Yeah, we might circle back to this when we talk about the Mavericks game.
Yeah, that's so exciting. Well, congratulations,
I can tell you
guys.
what, we've got to stop recording the time we record. All this news, 2 weeks in a row.
I can't, they couldn't wait till, they didn't drop it at 5 p.m,
No, what looks like from the... Anyway, we can discuss it later.
Also shout out to JLP. She was also looking cool. Now I feel like I have to shout out every single Maverick. Everyone looked great.
Everyone looked cool.
It was a shame that they started the way they did after doing the cool fits. 'Cause I feel like everyone's just...
Yeah, well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
We better speed through this because we've turned up a lot of time talking about a lot of things. Hurry now. But we have to talk about the choc tops because I mentioned it at the top. So you went to see Project Hail Mary.
Yes.
Don't give a review, no spoilers, but...
It was great. I really enjoyed it. Everyone should go see it. It was just a really fun time at the movies. Movies. Space movies make me a little bit anxious. I don't know why, because it's not like I'm ever going to find myself in that situation.
Like Katy Perry did.
But I didn't like, I don't know, when they revolve around, like, you have to go to space to, like, save Earth. It's like, well...
Yeah, but that's like
shit.
Well, then we might have to.
Yeah, so it was really good. Ryan Gosling, great, yada, 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 but it was so expensive. Oh my God. $60 was how much it cost for 2 tickets, 2 adult tickets, and 1 choc top.
What,
Not
did you
even
share
2.
a choc top?
Well, I said to Raz, I said, do you want a choc top? Because I actually, like, we share
Choc tops
food
are good.
a lot, but I'm very, like, I love getting a choc top at the movies.
I've seen you eat.
And I said to Raz, I said, do you want a choc top? She's like, no, I'll just have some of yours. And I said, no, actually,
Yeah, okay.
if you want some of mine, I'll give you like 1 bite, but otherwise just get your own choc top.
And you, because they don't, the ice cream doesn't go down the cone.
No, like, and I'm just like, I just want, like,
Yeah,
I just
no,
want
I'm
a
with ya.
full choc top, you know? I'm happy to give her a bite. And then she starts winding me up, like, oh, I'll probably have like 2 or 3. I'm like, I will just
2 or
get
3 is a whole choc top.
Just get a choc top. No. And I was like, are you like, genuinely, I just want you to have 1 bite. So it got me really fired up.
What choc top did you get? Vanilla?
Boysenberry?
Yeah,
Boysenberry. Yeah,
nice.
Boysenberry, choc top, always at the movies. Anyways, that I guess could maybe be my gripe that the movies are so expensive.
we could have.
Hottest take ever. Never been said before.
Anyway.
Okay, last thing before we move on.
Okay, sorry.
Well, we wanted to get into some pathways netball. I feel like we haven't really spoken about
It's
it.
going to be a 2-part of this
The Nationals was on under 17.
The Netball
under
National
19s
Championships, the NNNCs.
last week in Melbourne. So congratulations to in under 17s. South Australia took the Chockies by 1
They took
against
the
New
choc
South
tops.
Wales. Took out the Boysenberry choc tops, and in the under 19s, Netball New South Wales. Goodness me, why did
Not New South Wales, Netball New South Wales.
Yes. Gold medal matches were both New South Wales and South Australia.
Wow, powerhouses.
Powerhouses of netball coming. Thunderbirds, Giants, and Swifts will
Yeah.
be licking their lips,
Wow.
looking at the talent coming through. So congratulations. And we have the SSN Reserves competition coming up, which I'm really excited about.
You're doing this like you're a race caller.
I'm just trying to get us.
Do you get any extra money to MC the reserves games?
I actually haven't been asked to do it, so I should probably chase that up because.
Got to get on the front foot with these things.
Yes. Well, Mavs are in Queensland this weekend. So anyways, it's actually a really exciting competition. It's a better layout than I think it has been in the last couple of years post-COVID. Pre-COVID was good, the old way, but they've brought it back, and now it's kind of like running second half of the season, and just teams travel with their teams. So Mavs reserves will travel with the Mavs, and
nice.
vice versa, and play
Like
off.
a proper club.
It'll be great. I'm excited for it. Excited to get around our pathway players. We'll have to cover it a little bit. We'll have to talk about it on the pod.
Yeah. Right, are you done?
Yeah.
You got there?
Yeah.
Right, well, I had a segue, but then we talked about the reserves. But anyway, obviously, I know what isn't going well in New South Wales at the moment, the Swifts. So the Firebirds have won another game. That's 2 games. Well, it would have been...
It would have been better.
It would have been better. Fuck. Anyway, Firebirds, Swifts. I said it. That's 2 weeks in a row. You owe me 2 stakes. Not that we put a stake on it, but double your money because you haven't come through. Anyway, so Firebirds 77 defeated the Swifts 66 in the State of Origin, the most fucking rogue State of Origin of all time. Mary Cholok had her most accurate game ever.
Egg on my face also for saying this will be the most misses ever.
But the Firebirds went in, so Maddie Gordon's already out. I want to call her Maddie Gardner there. Macy Gardner's out.
Yep.
Imogen Allison's out, or was out. I think she might be back this week. So they were running with only 1 contracted mid-quarter, Al Dunk, Ray White's own Ray Dunkley, Lara Dunkley.
Yep.
And they had Jessie Lagala. Sorry, I apologise, Jessie. How do you say it? Lagia? Yeah.
Lagaya,
And Sasha Flegler on debut.
Huge.
And not only have they come out and defeated one of their arch rivals, they fucking pumped them. I know 11 goals doesn't seem too big, but a comprehensive victory. It puts them on the precipice of the top 4, and it compounds the Swifts' misery.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
That was.
I got on a run there.
And enough said. It was. Yeah, they do have a good rivalry. And we saw we spoke about them always playing off in the grand finals. We saw the 2016
Wow.
Firebirds alumni, the winning 2016 grand final team,
I've seen
there
your
to
note.
pump them up.
I've seen your note.
And the commentary just kept alluding to the fact that they were all pissed.
Yeah.
They were all really drunk.
And did they look like they were?
Well, they didn't really pan to them that often, but Even
Saturday,
like,
5 p.m.
I
Queensland.
think someone on comms said, oh yeah, and the Firebirds will be drawing from the winning team for inspiration. And then, so, I think it was Kath. Oh, I hope I'm not misspeaking. I think it was Kath was like, oh, they're not very inspirational at the moment, rah, rah, rah. And I was like,
Coxie loves a wine.
God forbid they all, have a few free champers courts out at the netty.
Well, we
and then
don't know
they
if they're free.
stitched Gabby Simpson up by zooming in on her having like a drumstick / cornetto because we can never know the difference.
Yeah.
And I was like,
A Julie Cornetto.
poor girl. Good one.
Thanks.
And
Anyway, did you watch any of the game?
Yeah, well, that's and that's all I have to say. No, very exciting to see some debutantes.
And they all did so well.
They did so well, and like Queensland pathway players as well.
Yes. And Kiri's come out and said that she had previously put a couple of players on notice that she wasn't afraid to start.
all right.
The TPs have come straight in now. Obviously,
Until everyone.
well, obviously that only works when they're all injured and you can play them because there's only really one person that can come in and out. But all of a sudden, 2 wins for Firebirds, and that is a sizable win. And they obviously had a very sizable win against the Giants. So their percentage is actually quite healthy.
Yeah.
Compared to some other teams.
I'm surprised by the result. I know you called it before, even the injuries.
Wow.
And
Some of us
it
just get netball.
the Swifts are just struggling.
Yeah, it's a bit how you're going.
We really did overrate them.
Yeah, we did, but also they were good last year, but we didn't factor in everyone getting injured.
That's true.
They may play a game where Shani Lambden plays all 3 mid-court positions.
Literally could play GD, wing defence, centre.
But she just but at once.
Just covers
they just have no other players.
everywhere on the court.
How'd your Katrina Raw go? Rare.
She went all right.
Gee, I'm just asking.
She didn't
we spent so much
start,
time.
which
Why not?
I know. Great question.
Probably had work or something.
Maybe.
Had to drop the kids off.
I think she might be doing FIFO, playing.
Yeah, right.
I have a feeling.
That's how good they're going. Right. So anyway, Swifts. We'll get to them in more detail later on. The next game after that was the Vixens and the Thunderbirds. A grand final preview in every element in terms of these 2 teams will probably play in it, and it is going to be at John Cain Arena.
But look at the score.
So the Vixens won 56-50, but they won the last quarter 16-8.
Yeah.
And obviously Kira Austin 100 games, 100 National League games. Well done, Kira. Often gets a mention on
Friend
this
of the show, I think.
Friend of the show? Yeah.
And also, just really...
We need a list of friends of the show.
She has done so well. And you forget that she started her career, on the bench and swinging into wing attack just to get court time.
Did you start your career on the bench?
Yeah. But I didn't play 100 games and
No.
was a starting position for my country. And she stepped up. And she has stepped up all season.
Wow.
She's
a big
in
game
red
player.
hot form. Blue
Big
hot
game.
form, may I say.
The hottest
Blue
of
is the
form.
hottest of them all.
Big game player, Kip.
She is.
Always. If you ever need someone to gamble on, not that we condone gambling, unless gambling companies want to pay me, and then I might condone it.
Big stage player.
Yeah, big game player, as is Keddy, but an underrated big game player.
And I said last
Another
week,
friend of the show.
wagging my finger, I said last
The
week,
Swifts will win.
the key will be Keddy shutting down Georgie. She didn't even start wing defence.
What?
I don't think she started.
What?
On the
Did
court.
Westo start?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, who said that?
You.
Common theme here. Bit of a common thread.
Did I make that up? Am I making shit up on the
Probably.
podcast today?
I feel like most of the stuff we
You
do on the
looked that
podcast.
up. Oh my goodness. Anyway, she did an awesome job, obviously.
Right. Yep. Well, while I'm looking that up, do you want to keep the show moving?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the game, the scoreline just reflects just the type of game we kind of expected, I think. That it was just going to be quite defensive.
Well, the Thunderbirds like to keep it tight. That's obviously their strength.
Relatively low scoring, and the Vixens also just grinded the game out. I think Tanya panicked.
Zara, it says here, according to
Zara started wing
Champion Delta,
defence.
Zara Walters started wing defence.
Yes, that's
What
right.
in fuck was Di Honey doing? Was she just trying to prove that she's not Simone? What's going on there?
I don't know, shaking things up. God forbid a girl takes some risks.
Fuck me. She played the whole 15 minutes too.
Yeah.
And then did she bring Keddy on?
Yeah.
Then she did.
So there you go.
Right, that's interesting.
And you know what? Sometimes you take a risk.
But then Zara came on and Zara played 6 more minutes in wing defence in the third quarter. Shit.
Yeah.
I've given away that I didn't really watch the game in its entirety as well.
Well, yeah, your reaction.
People having to
was
figure that
showing
out. Well, what about Zara? Another string to the old bow there.
It's pretty common. Like, yeah. We saw her go wing defence against the Mavs, I believe, as well. Oh, am I making that up too?
You were there.
I know. Why am I'm forgetting things. I've seen her wing defence this season.
Yeah, it was on the weekend.
Yeah, before the weekend, I've seen her wing defence this season.
But yeah, 16-8. So the last quarter was when they came in clutch.
Yeah.
And there's Tanya, not quite, I would say she panicked, but I have seen audio, seen and heard it.
Oh, you've not just seen the waves.
Yeah. I listen to the
sound.
audio and then I watch audio. And there's one of their timeouts, she tells them, "Fuck it, we're just going to go for it." And they put up a lot more super shots than they've ever done before, which
Yeah.
shows how rattled they were.
Well, that's the thing. They went away from what's been working for them all season, and the results show that it didn't work. So, props to the Vixens.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's just so they oddly just I don't think get enough credit.
I think it's because they do it all the time and people are wanting them to, because they're old money, they're old money, so people want them to not fail completely, but sort of...
Well, people love an underdog as well.
Yeah, they want them to drift to be bad. So even when they're going really good, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. They're kind of like the Geelong Cats of
Yeah, fuck, don't start me on them.
the netball.
Anyway, their crosstown rivals, the Mavericks, lit up the pre-game and then not so much the first quarter.
Yeah.
They lost to the Fever by 12.
It's pretty... You just can't start a game scoring 7 in the first quarter and even remotely expect to win a game of netball.
Against the notoriously ruthless side.
Yes. Yeah, it was just, yeah. I don't really have much else to say.
I'll note that the boys were fucking fired up. Now, I don't know if this is the first scenario we've had 2 men coaching a game. I know, obviously, we've had male coaches before, but have they coached again? Like,
Trying to think if
because
there's been more than one.
your man Rob did it at Collingwood, didn't he?
Yeah,
But I don't know if
he did.
Dan
And
or someone.
Swifts before
Yeah,
that.
but I don't know if Dan was doing it at the same time. Maybe when he was at the Thunderbirds.
Yes, I think probably that is the last time there were 2 male head coaches.
2 young, fit men.
Oh, all right, Matt.
Oh,
Tell us what you really think.
I think they've both got a similar sort of setup going on.
All right.
Sort of the crafted facial. Oh, does Dan have facial hair? No.
Dan has facial hair, but Jez doesn't have facial hair.
Right, I knew one of them had facial hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've got a similar sort of back and side setup.
All right, hey.
Anyway, the boys were absolutely going at it in terms of not each other, but they were both angry. So Jez, 2 timeouts in the first quarter. First one was a bit, I'm disappointed in you. Second one was full on angry. I've had fucking enough.
First one was like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
The second one was like, no, actually, I'm mad.
I am disappointed and I'm fucking mad.
Yeah.
I think it was, what the fuck is that?
Well, I didn't see much of that. Obviously, I was watching the game live.
I think in the audio you can actually hear you in the background.
Can you actually?
Yeah, so I watched the video again and
Ew.
like he's telling them that like Unique, I think so Unique comes on, obviously panic stations, they've only scored 3 goals at this stage.
Yes.
And she gets the ball in the corner and no one presents to her. So she's just isolated out there, nothing to do, right?
I remember the play.
He calls a timeout and then he's absolutely hosing them. And in the background, if you listen very carefully, you can hear the backcourt's own Olivia Lewis trying to rev up the crowd as their team is already 10 goals down. I know. Tell you what though, they brought it back. They did.
Really brought it back, which is no easy feat, especially against a team like the Fever, which, as you said, ruthless.
Yeah.
And can pile on the goals and score super shots.
They did that classic thing where you use all your tickets getting close and then like you can't quite. But then later on in the game, so obviously Jez has fired the girls up and they might have brought a bit of a physical edge, which we've made a video today. Anyway, less said the better. Anyway, there was a bit of physical edge and then Dan Ryan was telling his girls, don't worry about all their fucking elbows and shit along those lines. I've paraphrased. But he was sort of alluding to the fact that they're playing too rough.
Whoa.
But don't buy into it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry into it.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I thought it was fine.
Company woman.
Take what you can get. Was that the saying? No. I feel like it goes both ways. Is that fair?
Yeah. I'm pro it. And I think maybe there's a few players on the Mavericks team that people just have decided are rough.
It wasn't, like, there was no dirty acts.
No. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alice Neal didn't play and it didn't matter.
No. Yeah, Cransburg girls lit it up.
And Verity was back on the bench.
Yeah.
Nice for her.
Yes, little trip to Melbs.
Ah,
You know, you take that.
Cross country.
Fran Williams, bloody had a game, didn't she?
Oh,
Friend of the pod.
friend of the pod. Actual friend of the pod.
Actual friend of the pod.
And by actual friend of the pod, you spoke to her after the game, but then she's blanked you since.
I know. Well, she said, I just said, hey, great game, mate.
Yeah.
She had
Hey, bud.
an objectively good game of netball. She said, I have to say, I love the podcast. And I said, you listen? She was like, yes, have me on next time. She obviously heard that Jess was on.
Right. The prank call.
The prank call.
Someone has noticed 40 minutes
prank
into the
call.
episode, we haven't done the prank call because Liv's black book hasn't got anyone available.
No one wanted to do it today. But next week we'll get someone.
We could call some of my friends, but I don't think it'd have the same gravitas.
I don't think so. No. We'll get someone good next week. Maybe Fran if she replied to me.
Yeah, and speaking of maybe good next week, the Lightning, they won 59-51 against the Giants, but there was a time there where I thought, and text in the group, are the Lightning going to shit the bed here? They didn't shit the bed. Donnell had 53 and 56 MVP, but you can look at it two ways. Credit to the Lightning for not rolling over and getting the win, but also they haven't exactly alleviated any of our concerns.
Yeah, I also think it's maybe a case of Giants are coming good and looking better than what they did, and at the same time, Lightning are probably just not quite up to the standard that maybe we expected of them, and that reflected in the score. Yeah, Giants got quite close in this one as well, but I'm really glad that they're starting to show.
Yeah, this is very Giants
cohesion.
that they just start.
Yeah.
So bad that their season's over.
Yeah.
What is it? This is round 6 done.
Yep.
But their season was over in 2 weeks, which is obviously because of the size of the season. We've discussed that ad nauseum.
Yes. But all that does, we spoke about it early on in the season that, and then it gets to a point where they're like, we've got nothing to lose. Rah, we'll just be the team that, ruffles feathers for the rest of the competition. And moves the ladder around. And then they will get a win this year.
Yeah, I think so.
More confident.
Probably, when we get to it, it might be this week. We'll talk about that in a second. But just on the Lightning, they may have missed an opportunity. I spoke about how the Firebirds percentage is so strong because they've pumped at the moment, the two bottom teams in the 2 Sydney-based sides, New South Wales-based sides. The Lightning have missed out on that opportunity by winning They beat the Swifts by 1, and then they beat the Giants by... the Giants? No. Yeah, the Giants by 8 on the weekend.
Firebirds by 1. Yeah. Yeah, they haven't had...
at the moment, the Lightning's percentage is 96.5, whereas the Mavericks is 99, the Firebirds is 97.
Okay.
So the Lightning are in on points.
Watch this space, I guess. And also, shout out to Lucy Austin out for the season.
Yeah, fuck, that's not good.
Really not good. Really not good. So...
It does mean Matisse, it does actually not solved a problem, but it's meant Nerida doesn't have to make... I feel like Nerida was probably thinking, I've got to play both of them a certain amount of time because they're both young up-and-coming shooters.
Maybe.
Whereas now, as much as obviously you don't want to lose someone for a season, it does mean she doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, I still think you'd rather have that decision.
No, I'm not saying she wouldn't, but there might be a little bit of it. Anyway, the ladder, we better give a ladder update because we usually don't.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the ladder.
So the Vixens are undefeated, they're on top, 24 points. Thunderbirds are on 20, as are the Fever, but Thunderbirds got a 7 percentage little gap there. Nice little gap. And then Fever are 2 games clear of the Lightning, who are a game clear of the Mavs and the Firebirds, but as we alluded to, percentage is actually in the favour of the other 2 teams. Swifts have 1 win. They're down in 7th. And was there 1 win against the Mavericks? Geez, the Mavericks will be hurting on that. And then the Giants obviously are winless. But yes, their percentage are actually close. It's up into the 80s now. It's one of those. So it's obviously 1 spot left, 3 teams going for it.
I know, and 8 rounds to go.
And do we actually think the Firebirds are a legitimate chance?
I honestly think this. We've got 8 rounds to go.
I reckon you can get in with 6 wins.
I think realistically 7 to just really
lock it down.
100% lock it down. But yeah, it'll be honestly this weekend. I think we'll answer a lot of questions.
Right.
For
Well, let's start with the cellar dwellers. What do we call this one? The Sydney something? We got
the Sydney show. No,
it's the Battle of the Bridge.
It's a battle of the Harbour Bridge.
What do they call it? Something Sydney Derby, I think we call it. We don't really.
Battle of Olympic Park.
Yeah, if we can come up with a different name.
Something better. There has to be.
Anyway, can the Giants win this showdown between the Swifts and the Giants? On form, yes. And
Yes.
I'm running hot with the tips. I might actually lean that way. They're playing better netball at the moment.
Yeah. I feel like I've tipped the Swifts the last 2 weeks and I've had lots of egg on my face. But I'm going to stick with
Chase
them.
your losses, yeah.
No, I'm going to stick with them.
Right, so I'm going to go the Giants, Thunderbirds and the Lightning. So, look, we're not saying, we don't think the Lightning are playing that good in netball at the moment, but they obviously have some very good players. So I think they have a pretty decent record at Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
And I think that they are one of those teams that do match up quite well.
The way they play.
It'll be interesting to see Bruce v EDVB match up in the circle. And I reckon that we might see Kara in goal shooter.
Well, it's the moving circle you spoke about.
The moving circle, and Kara has always played quite well against Shamira at international level as well. So I'm really intrigued. Watch this space, I reckon. I mean, obviously Janelle's in very good form. She'll obviously start.
And then Gabby would have to play a lot of time in goal attack.
Potentially, yeah.
Because they don't really have it's not like they don't have like an Alice.
No.
Or a Georgie Hodges that can actually swing. Like Liz
Yeah.
Watson can't just go into goal attack. Anyway, she probably could.
Yeah, well,
I'd love to see her do it.
never say never.
I'd love to see her do it.
Me too, I would love to.
Actually, now we're doing that. A non-AI mock, please, of Liz Watson playing goal attack.
Thank you.
Who are we tipping? Thunderbirds?
Yeah, at home.
Okay, now hang on, this is the big game of the round.
All of a sudden.
I think it's the Firebirds and the Mavs because the winner gets a leg up on a direct competitor. As we've said all along, there's 4 divisions within this 8-team tournament.
There's some teams that can move between those divisions.
No, well, these guys can't.
Drop a couple of.
There's 2, there's 1, there's 3, there's 2. And these 2 are both in the middle 3 vying for one spot.
Yep.
It's the Firebirds and the Mavs. So Firebirds off a huge win. Best win in probably 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
could argue.
Good shout.
And then you've got the Mavericks who have won 2 games, but for the start of the year, and even as Jess Answer said last week, playing a lot better netball than their record.
Yes.
If the Firebirds win on the weekend, you've written they won't know what to do with themselves.
No, I've said they won't know what to do themselves this coming weekend based on their win on the weekend against.
Right, as in they don't know how to win 2 in a row.
I don't reckon. I'm banking on that.
Well, you have to tip the Mavs. Well, given their mid-court is depleted, even though it obviously did very well on the weekend, you would think the Mavericks mid-court should overpower them.
I just wonder if Firebirds will have the 2016 grand final winning team
courtside
form this week.
Girls are still there, from what I heard.
They're still partying on.
Ray Dunkley rolled into training on Tuesday and they were still there drinking champers. So you have to tip the Mavericks?
No, but I genuinely... Yes, I'm tipping the Mavericks, but I think that this is a real, if the Mavericks want to show that they are, serious top 4 business, this is the game to really, showcase that.
Yeah. The winner will probably be in the top 4 at the end of the round too because their percentage is better than the Lightning.
Yeah.
Assuming the Lightning don't win, which we've said they won't, I will tip the Mavericks as well. I think they're better. Fever and Vixens, some sort of Super Sunday going on here. They'll have to get that on.
And it's on KO Freebies, thank goodness.
Well, it'll be on,
and
it'll be on 9 Go next. 9 Gem. T-Birds and Vixens, you've written that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, if T-Birds and Vixens was telling them this is the real test, if that game was kind of
right, so you're saying that's
sorry that I've written Vixens with an R.
Yeah, that's triggered me. Yeah. Well, I guess the Fever played the Thunderbirds in round 2 and lost by about 10. So if they can't get close to the Vixens, you would say they're a clear third.
Yeah, it's a good shout. I just think it's an interesting matchup. It's I can't believe that they've usually...
I think they always put the Fever and the Vixens round 7, round 14.
I reckon early... I remember playing round 1 2 years in a row, Fever v Vixens.
And playing?
A couple of minutes at least. And I'm so surprised that they put the grand final matchup at the last game of round 7. But hey, it'll make for I think the thought process I can only assume by whoever made the fixture is that maybe it'll make for exciting netball come the end of round 14.
But it doesn't always exactly mirror.
That's true.
But they do. I think they do play in round 14. But I think that is becoming a bit of a staple. Fever Vixens playing very late.
They've played in a shit ton of finals against each other in the last few years.
Do you reckon there's a
bit of a rivalry?
Yeah. Do you think they genuinely
do you think
don't?
they actually really hate each other's guts?
Well, we should ring Fran Williams and find out after the weekend.
I'm excited. I think...
I'll tell you what, I'm going to tip the Fever. Just because Vixens are due, they had quite a taxing game on the weekend.
It's a big trip.
It's a huge. It's one of the biggest trips.
It's actually.
It's one of the biggest trips.
Yep.
Not the biggest, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And the Fever over there is a different beast. So I not because I think the Fever are better than them. I just think it's a good time for them to get them.
Yeah. I'm going to tip the Vixens.
Yeah.
I reckon
I think, will they ever lose again?
I just think I've underestimated them in the past, and I do worry about, like, I feel like Vixens, Di's obviously more inclined to use the Vixens bench at the moment.
Right.
We haven't seen Lily Graham for
Zara
a few
Walters
weeks.
is playing
but
wing
she's
defence.
primed for a game like this where she can just sink some super shots
Not if
to
our
battle Sasha Glasgow's
girl,
super
but
shot.
not if our girl Fran has anything to say about it.
Ooh. Well, that she might come on because of that.
Well, maybe.
How good Fran's.
So you're tipping the Vixens.
I am,
So
yeah.
Vixens fans should be worried because you've been a bit of the kiss of death recently.
Yeah, sorry, sorry guys. Maybe I'm cursing them.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right, there we have it. What a round of netball. Round
I'm
7
excited.
already.
Oh
How's it already round
my
7?
Goodness me.
How are we into the second half of the year next week and it won't even be the end of April?
I know.
Insane.
I know.
Well, it will be the end of April when they play. Anyway. Right, we're into the main part of the show here, the end. It's time for the Battler of the Week.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite segment.
Yeah.
Now, usually a Melbourne Mavericks player wins it because it's a very biased award, but what have you got for us this week?
All right, I'm gonna rock the boat a little bit this week.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something that's never been done before.
What's that? 2 winners?
I'm gonna give the Battler of the Week to the Giants. The
whole team.
They're starting to come good. I
Yeah.
love that they're starting to come together. I think that they've really, obviously not had a very good start to their season,
Yeah.
but you can see some real fight there by the girls. I think that I'm confident they will get a win this season. I really hope it's not against the Mavs. Might be this weekend, but
Yeah, I've tipped them.
I just think showing up, we're in 6 rounds in. They're
Yep.
really starting to
Gel?
compete, gel, all
Wax.
those good stuff, and
Moose?
yeah, they just have to keep battling, keep fighting the good fight.
That's good. Well done, Giants. We've got to get them 10 to 11 individual Battler of the Week awards.
Yeah, everyone plus. Do they have an 11th player? Yeah.
We should send them actually a big novelty
a
check.
check.
A
that
big
has
novelty check
nothing
that
on
just says Battler of the Week, $0 made out to the
Yep.
Giants.
Yep.
No, well done them.
Congratulations, guys.
We had a couple of entries, submissions. One
Yeah,
person submitted saying, don't have one.
Yeah, and it's hey, fair enough.
Yeah, thanks for letting
Real.
us know.
Yeah, people. All right, I think again, just reiterating the spirit of Battler of the Week. It's not the best player on the court for that game. That's the whole point.
Well, we wouldn't get you to present it if it was.
Well, exactly right, because I got that once in
Really?
my whole career. Yeah, I got Player of the Match
What
on
is
my
it?
birthday.
What was it?
It was Vixens v Firebirds.
But what was it? What did you
Nothing.
get?
I got nothing.
Oh, you just got told you were MVP.
I got to have an interview on Fox
What?
on my
Oh.
birthday,
Not even a choc top.
on my 23rd birthday.
Have you ever seen those things of Rogue Player of the Match awards? And there's places where it's this African football league and the winner gets a bicycle.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would have loved that, to be honest. I got nothing. All right.
Yeah,
Right,
so sorry,
wait.
reminder, don't give it to the best player.
Oh yeah, not the best player. It has
Sorry.
to be, and again, I don't know, I want to get around the benchies as well.
Yeah, we could have called it the Benchy of the Week.
But
then we'd be limited to, it's a limited
yeah,
pool.
yeah,
Okay, now our second favourite segment, Gripe of the Week.
yep,
Have you got one?
yeah. I've just thought of one. Just
Not
now.
the choc top one? Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I quite like yours. Okay, my one is, when you just kind of can't get that sweat stain out of your clothes.
Hey, I'm wearing a t-shirt now and it won't go away.
Do you get? I feel like it's been the last couple of days. I don't know if it's me, and I feel like I'm being quite vulnerable right now. Girls sweat too, but I feel like maybe the
don't I know it.
deodorant I'm using doesn't work.
What deodorant are you using?
It's a Nivea one.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
You a roll-on?
Priceline, do you
Roll-on?
want to send us some different deodorants for me to try?
Roll on?
No. I don't like roll-on deodorant. Should I try it?
Well, I don't, but
I feel like I'm already sweaty. I don't want to put more wet stuff on.
I was going to say,
My armpits.
I don't know whether Kate would like me telling, but people probably would have figured it out. Yeah.
What?
Well, I don't use roll-on. And then I was like, I better not tell people that Kate does. But then I was like, two and two
Oh,
together.
yeah. Yeah, huge bombshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, and then there's that smell in your clothes. And,
But is it because you're
gross.
going to training and then you when you exercise and you have a shower too close to finishing the exercise and you haven't quite cooled down yet?
Maybe that's a good point. No, I feel like I have cooled down.
Because if I go for a run before work, I have to make sure there's at least a 20-minute block between completing the run and having a shower.
I'm also
the
just
shower's
always.
redundant.
I just get sweaty really easily. You know what I
Do you
mean?
have hyperhidrosis?
Well, I don't know.
A friend of mine's got
Maybe.
that. He just cannot stop sweating.
Yeah, I'm a pretty sweaty person.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like to think I'm not stinky, but
Well, I
you
haven't
know when
noticed
you, I feel like surely everyone can relate to having a top that just kind of just smells a little bit no matter how much you wash it.
Yeah.
Anyways, or it's fresh and then you put it on and then 5 minutes later it's
You're sweating.
There's that smell
Nothing worse
again.
than just the early. And this time of year is probably a bit like that, but it's chillier in the morning. But you know when it gets really warm in the mornings and you've already started anyway.
I won't
Good
be
gripe.
complaining about this when it starts getting cold.
Good gripe.
Thanks.
Good gripe.
Thanks.
You've let people know that you stink. My gripe, on the way here, I was eating an apple in the car. And then apples are delicious, but they get stuck in your teeth. And
Yeah.
then they're really hard to get out. There's a lot of, how do they get in there so easily, but not out so easily?
The skin. Do you have floss? Do you floss?
Yeah.
Floss your teeth?
Semi-regularly. We have floss. No, I was eating the apple.
Yeah.
It wasn't the skin, it was like the innards.
Oh.
And
But how good does it feel when you get it out?
Oh, mate.
Oh, I just got
the whole of
chills.
Punt Road, I was just trying to get this one bit out. Anyway, but that's my gripe.
I had my first apple of the cooler month seasons today as
Really?
well.
I've been getting apples the whole way through.
I had a jazz apple. What did you have?
Not a jazz. With the red
Jazz are the expensive ones.
lady, maybe?
Pink lady?
Pink lady.
Okay.
Yeah, pink lady. I'm a stone fruit guy, to be honest, during the summer, but it's quite expensive.
Me too. I love stone
Peaches
fruit.
and nectarines. Anyway.
All right, what a great episode.
What a great episode. We spoke about netball for 25% of the podcast.
Maybe we need to put a little disclaimer at the start. If you
just
actually
for a
want to
few
listen to
people.
netball.
Well, I'll
skip
tell you
this
what, we already
podcast,
pissed
yeah.
off a few people with our social content, didn't we, today? And
Hey,
we would
I
like to
didn't
disclaim.
I didn't put it together. I
we
didn't
had
say
no creative involvement. You'll have to figure out who did. But until next time, that's been the backcourt. I've been Matt, she's been Liv. We'll see you next time.
Thanks. Bye.